Hi, this is Michael Boyle for Stack.com. In one of our previous clips, we talked about the idea of supersetting or pairing exercises. Now we're going to add another layer into that for you and talk about the possibility of what we would call trisets. I think when you really get to the elite level, when you start designing workouts for your best athletes, you want to be thinking about trisets more than pairs. So 3 exercises more than 2. We showed you that idea of pairing where we said we can pair a split squat with, say, a push-up, a knee-dominant exercise with an upper body pushing exercise. Now what we can do, particularly in a strength phase where we say, hey, I still want more rest between sets. What am I going to do with that time? What we're going to tell people, stretch. There's one really big, simple reason. There's a couple things we can talk about. One, people don't stretch enough. There's no question that athletes don't stretch enough. Some coaches are fearful of the idea that you're going to lose power if you're stretching in between exercises. I don't believe that to be a really valid concern. So I think the benefit, the injury prevention benefit of the additional stretching far outweighs the potential small losses of power that might occur from stretching in between sets. So for us, and we're going to use that same example that we used in the previous clip that we showed you, and we're going to say split squat, push up, and then in this situation, a stretch to enhance our split squat. So if you looked at what we're going to do, again, we're going with that goblet position, and we're getting 10 split squats with each leg. We're going to put our weight down. Again, wait until your breathing pattern returns to normal. We're going to then turn around and we're going to do 10 push-ups. And then I think, well, I want a little bit of extra rest before I go back to my split squats again, because maybe today's a heavy split squat day. Maybe we've got heavy suitcase position split squats going. Maybe we've got heavy back squat position split squats going, and I'm not quite ready to jump back there. We're going to then ask them, okay, let's get a little bit of hip flexor stretching in. Let's take 20 seconds on each side, or if you're one of these people who's really worried about the loss of power, we can get an active type of stretch where we're trying to get them, okay, think glute contraction, ab contraction, overhead reach, and we might cycle through 3 or 4 cycles that way of trying to get an active stretch, switch sides. The important thing to understand here, we're using our time well. If we want more time between sets, we're going to take that time and we're going to pick up in another area where we're either weak or underperforming. And I can tell you, we're all underperforming in the stretching area. You're going to rarely see high-level athletes that get enough stretching, particularly when we're talking about hip flexors, hamstrings, hip rotators. I'm Mike Boyle. Check back next week. We'll have more strength and conditioning tips for you in this weekly series.